Executive Chaie TV reality show.
Welcome back to the Executive Chaie, the stage where dreams, strategies, and resilience collide. This is episode 8, and the competition grows fiercer as our brilliant participants edge closer to the ultimate prize. In previous episodes, we explored foundational themes: me and my community, the mindset of an entrepreneur, what is business, and we dove deep into vision and value creation, designing the right business model, marketing strategy, and strategic planning. Each step has been a masterclass in building entrepreneurial greatness. Today it is all about looking forward, building a vision-oriented business plan. A great vision doesn't just inspire, it defines, drives, and delivers. Our participants must now demonstrate their ability to craft a roadmap that aligns with their ultimate goals, all while meeting the high standards of our expert judges. Stay tuned to witness how vision fuels action, and action transforms ideas into reality. The stakes are higher than ever. Who will rise, and who might be shown the door today? Let the challenge begin.
If you're happy and you know you do agree. If you're happy and you know you do agree. If you're happy and you know and you really want to show. If you're happy and you know you do agree. Clap for yourselves. Abaka, 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 abaye. Abaka.
Me and my community.
Yes. What do you understand by me and your community? What did you get out of that topic?
J'ai compris que avant de travailler sur me et ma communauté, je dois connaître d'abord ma communauté. Avant de faire l'action projet, je dois faire un plan, donc pour un questionnaire que je peux passer pour connaître quel projet je dois lancer dans ma communauté. Je dois m'interagir avec la population où je veux lancer mon projet.
What I learned so far on that topic is as an entrepreneur you need to be smart, and we give the different meaning of the acronym SMART, which is you need to be specific as an entrepreneur. You need your planning, your business has to be measurable. You have to be you also have to be achievable. Your business plan has to be achievable. Your business has to be achievable. It has to be realistic, and it has to be timely.
What is a business?
Okay.
We said a business is an organization or an entity that you make goods and services to have a profit. And we saw the types of businesses. We saw 4 types of businesses. We saw sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, limited liability.
My name is Bernice Cameron. One of the topics that got my attention is the business model canvas. I learned in the business model canvas that it's actually structured in 9 sectors. That's the value proposition, customer segment, the channels, the customer relationship, the key resources, key activities, key partners, cost structure, and revenue streams. This actually gave me an insight into business. It gave me the knowledge of what are the things that you're supposed to take into consideration before actually drawing your business plan.
One of the topics that marked me is the pestle and SWOT analysis. And I learned from the pestle analysis that before drawing a business analysis, you need to take in consideration, you need to know what's happening in your area politically, you need to know what's happening in your area economically, you need to know what's happening in your area socially, you need to be aware of the social environment, you need to also know about what's happening in your area like technologically, you need to study your environment too, and then you need to make sure that your business is legal, it's legally accepted by the government. And I also learned from the SWOT analysis that we did the last time that not all threats is a risk. Like for example, when your threat meets your weakness, that's when it's a risk. But when it meets you at your strong point, it's not a risk.
Good morning, I'm Steve. The topic that really marked me was marketing strategy. I learned the STP and the 4 Ps, how to segment my market, the targeting and the positioning. I learned that the positioning is not just my market position, my physical location of my shop, and it's also the impact and the role that I play in the market, the amount of shares that I have in the market, whether it's 3% or 4% or 5%, the position I have globally in the market. So that's the topic that really marked me.
Bonjour, moi je m'appelle Paul Bénin. Ce qui m'a beaucoup plu dans ces études, c'est le premier chapitre, Me and My Community. Parce que je voudrais commencer un business. Je dois d'abord comprendre avec qui est-ce que je vais entrer en contact. Est-ce que la communauté dans laquelle je vais investir a besoin de ce business? Est-ce que la communauté là où je vais investir a besoin de mon temps? Donc avant de commencer un business, je dois d'abord entreprendre. Est-ce que la communauté dans laquelle je vais investir va apprécier ce que je fais?
I've learned the SWOT analysis, the strength, the weakness, especially the weaknesses. Like you brainstorm yourself and take down all your weaknesses. From there, I realized that weaknesses are things that you can control. So since day one, I've really been putting myself into work to work from my weaknesses to become strong.
So we are going to do a business plan forward. Business plan forward. By the end of this topic, you should be able to write a full template on how a business plan looks like. By the end of this topic, you should understand what steps you should take to be able to produce a correct business plan. You should be able to design a plan that suits a particular project or a particular idea or a particular value that has been created by the end of this topic. You should be able to come up with every different, we did strategic planning last class, right? We have done marketing strategies, we have done a business model. Now we are moving from a business model to a business plan. Some people see a business model, they think that that's a business plan you have. No, that's not a business plan. That's the model. Okay, so we want to move from a business model to a business plan. Take this, everything you do in life, start by the first WHY. Why? Before you go to how. Everything you want to do, first find why you need to do it before you start finding how you have to do it. The why will define how you can do it. So if they tell you that you have to study this, don't start finding out how do I get to do this kind of thing. First find out why should I do it. So if we say we want to do a business plan, the first thing you need to find is why do I need a business plan? Before I start talking about how do I go about structuring a business plan. So let's go back to Steve. Why do you need a business plan? Just tell me.
You need a business plan to help you guide you through your business. Like all the stages you need from the executive summary to down, like it helps you to guide you through.
He's doing me the how already, yeah? Okay, good. So just let's find out, why do you need a business plan, Melissa, in your business?
First of all, I need a business plan because I know I have passion for that thing. So before the business wants to come into place, I need to have a passion for that business.
Passion, right? It's okay, good. You need to have a passion to design your plan. Yes. So why do you need a business plan?
So I need a business plan because I want to organize myself and then follow some plan.
You need a business plan to follow some plan. Organize yourself. It's okay. Yes. Anybody, just pick the microphone since it's still on this table. Let's discuss more.
First of all, a business plan, for what I understand, is actually a document that you are able to follow steps on which you can make your business successful. So I need a business plan to succeed in my business.
Okay. To succeed.
Okay, I think I need a business plan to be able to achieve my objective in business.
To be able to achieve your objective.
I need a business plan to help me initiate my business idea and also help me monitor and strategize the business to finish.
If you go and open the internet and you look for business plan, you're going to see different ways. So many ways that the business plan is done. And different kinds of business plans. Business plans are tailored based on the project, based on the concept, based on the idea, based on the environment. So many things, right? That can make you structure it. But the business plan I want you people to look at in the context of the executive chair is what I call a vision-oriented business plan. Vision-oriented business plan. And this is the type of plan that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. And this is why I have told you people that put all what we are doing inside the book with a chronology. You will see that we are moving from some steps and you are going to have a particular direction towards the business success. This is what this show I'm trying to do. Trying to summarize the way, the topics that you need, the steps that you need to take for you to be able to capture what you need to capture in the big picture without passing through so much theory. So the courses we have been doing here are practical courses. How normal business executives from the different experiences we've had with small SMEs, what are the major things that executives in these companies need to understand to be able to get to where they want to get to. Practical, basically. If you follow this class so far, I bet you, I know that you should be able to talk better than so many people that are in the business world. There are things you can be talking now that they don't understand. True or true? Write it down. Put it down in a chronological way. Make a little bit more research on what we have done so far. The way the topics have been directed, I am just directing you to research more. I don't have enough time to teach you everything here. So today, we are going to structure a business plan format. Inside there, you will see the different steps. Now, when you go to the step of the marketing strategy, market survey, you know how to do your market strategy. You just pick that and you fit it there. Okay? You know how to do your vision and your mission. We've done that here, right? You pick your vision and your mission and you put it inside. You understand business. What is business? Okay? You pick it and you put it inside. The only part which is so much not done here is the finance, and which is a lot. Because it's about market and finance constitute together about 50% or 60% of your business plan. Alright, vision-oriented business plan. Why do I call it vision-oriented business plan? I tell you that everything starts with a why. Why do I call it vision-oriented? Orientation is what? Direction. Okay? So, it is a business plan which is oriented to my vision. What is my vision? My class here last time I said, what you saw and what you're seeing. Right? I have seen something. That's the vision. That's where I want to go. So, 5 P's: proper, preparation, prevent, poor, performance. So what am I doing? I have to plan to take me to the vision. So the orientation of my plan is not just doing a business plan because the bank asks for one. It's not doing a business plan because I need to write down the document. It's doing a plan that takes me to my vision. Which means that it must be very smart. A vision-oriented business plan is a smart business plan. It is specific, it is measurable, it is achievable, it is realistic, and it's on a time bound. That is the kind of business plan we want to know how we're supposed to do it. And if you have to pitch a vision-oriented business plan, it is very easy for anybody to understand it. Because it always begins with where you are, what you're seeing, and then what happens in the middle. 3 things. You see how you direct your pitch. This is where I am. This is what I'm looking at. This is how I get there. I direct it in those 3 steps. When I'm going to do my pitch and I stand in front of somebody, that's how my mindset, that's what I put. I start by saying where I am. I go by telling them where I plan to get to. Then now I describe how I need to move from where I am to what I saw. And then my pitch is ended in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So our plan is what? Vision. People are not answering. Not motivation. Motivate partner. The plan is what?
Vision-oriented business plan.
Vision-oriented business plan. Take note of each simple word, each word which is there. All of the 4, vision-oriented business plan. Take note of all those words. And this is how you should study. When you write down something like that, take those 4 words, understand what they mean. What is the meaning of vision? What is the meaning of orientation? What is the meaning of business? And what is the meaning of a plan? Now, how do I combine the 4 to make sense? How do I take a vision and then I direct it to orientation to make a business be well planned? Okay? Why do we want to do a business plan? To successfully conduct business operations and realize good performance. Basically, we want to conduct the different operations in our business and we realize good performance. It should be very efficient and it should be very effective. We talked about those 2 words last time. Okay? So we want to successfully conduct the business operation and realize good performance, for which a price is paid. A good business plan will be a good guide for top management and also for keeping the staff well motivated at their work. There should be a logical flow from top to bottom, which is top in bracket. A logical flow from top. What is top? From the mission and the vision. That's the top. A logical flow from the mission and the vision, that's from the top, to the bottom, which is the concrete action plan and the evaluation sheet. So there should be a logical flow from the mission and the vision right down to the action plans. A logical flow. Logical flow means everybody can see. It left here, it goes here, and it goes here. And that's the reason why I tell you that in everything you do in business, tell a story. Even if you're going for a pitch, tell a story. Right, business plan format. Take the tables from 1 to 7. Right? There are 7 key points in the format. Okay? Alright. Point number 1 is the executive summary. I said something about it last time that it is the first point in your business plan, and it is the last thing you write. It is the first point. Number 1, when somebody opens your business plan, he has to read your executive summary first. But you're going to write everything before you write the executive summary. Put it there, there's a point, write the executive summary. But I mean, in the beefing it up, to beef it up, that's the last thing. You want to leave the first 2 pages empty. You write your whole business plan. Because summary, you need to summarize everything that you have written and put it on the executive summary. So it appears on your content, table of content, as the first thing. Even in the chronology is the first thing. But when you are practically writing the business plan, that will be the last document you write. And some people start beating their heads, start making research. I want to do my executive summary. You'll start putting down some things. What are you summarizing? You cannot be summarizing something you have not written. After the executive summary, the first things you need to start writing, which is point number 2, is profile of top management. When somebody reading, when I said there's a chronology, a chronology when somebody reading your business plan to get the story, you start by telling who you are. Somebody has read down the summary. It is a plan of me doing this, to transform this to this, and then to sell it to this kind of people with this kind of capital I'm going to need. You see, you have made that summary. Or when the person reads down the summary, all of the business, he comes back and says that who wants to do this brilliant idea? So you must profile yourself or profile the top management. I want to start up an engineering or a company that is going to do cakes, or a hotel management company. Who are going to be people running this? I will have a chef, or I myself am a chef, certified this chef, or I'm going to recruit this kind of person. Okay? So you must profile the top management because they want to see that people who are running this are capable of doing it. Because you cannot say I'm running this kind of business and you bring in, they look at your profile. They say this thing you're saying is good, but you don't have the profile, you cannot handle it. It's a brilliant idea, but it's not suited for you. It's not suited for the people who are running the business. So most business plans fail because somebody who had the idea thinks that he can run the business. You write a plan, and then when the bank sees every other thing is correct, except the person who is running it, the person is not correct. You get the point? So why do I give you 20 million francs to do something which I know you cannot do? You see the importance of profiling the top manager. I'm working in this project in partnership with this person who is an agronomist, who is this and that. So if you are not competent, include somebody inside. Where you must profile about 3 or 4, or you can profile 2 or 3 people. Include that this business is supposed to be run by these people, by these people, by these people. That gives it more credibility. And that might just be where so many projects are not financed. Because from the start, when they read the profile of the top management, and they're like, okay, we've seen that executive summary is that way. So you keep it first. So you see now that when we're coming in the summary, we're going to include the profile of the top management when we're summarizing it, right? So all the points that will come up will be included in our summary. Okay? I am running this business, right? I am this person. That's us talking in the summary, okay? A business that has to be like this. I have been certified in this, or I have worked in this number of time. I have been. Your profile is not only your educational profile, your professional profile. Profile yourself to tell people that you're capable of doing what you said you want to do. And let them see that this person is competent to do it. So, next thing is corporate mission and vision. describe what you're going to be doing, your mission, did it here, and then show us the vision. Right? My pitching. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rudolph Ryoga. I'm an accredited business consultant with this Japanese corporation. I also work with the Ministry of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises. I've supervised more than 100 businesses and I've coached this number of businesses. You understand? I've profiled myself. The mission in this executive chair is that we want to build this kind of mindset, right? This is what we want to get to. I want to make it a show which is going to be all in Africa and it's going to be franchised in so many companies. I am already talking about my profile, the mission, and the vision of the project. You guys see, but your business plan is not going to be as short as that. It's in your pitch that's going to be as short as that. But your business plan, you're going to be a little bit more elaborate. Like really give you a vision statement. You give the objective. It's within that here. The vision and the objective. Right? You make your vision smart. Write down the vision of the company. Very smart. So you do your corporate mission and vision. After the profile of the top management. So 4 is the business. So you take 4.1 is talking about the company. 4.2 is the industry. So we need to put a business. Offer the entreprise, and offer the sector, the industry, sector activity. That's the 2 things we talk about. So this is the kind of company I want to create. Or you want to write the business is already existing. My business is a sole proprietorship business. Show the bank, show who is reading what kind of business you want to run. The sole proprietorship business, or this is how the organigram is going to look like. This is how it's going to be structured. This is how it's going to be registered under this kind of regime. Okay? You show the business. Or if it's business that is existing, it's a business that is existing this number of years. Right? Let them see the structure of your business. That is where you can even put in the organigram, put in everything about your business there. After the business, that's the company that you're talking about. In the business is 2 headings. I said it's the company and it's the industry. This business functions in this industry. It's in the textile industry. In the textile industry. In the industry, show us some of your competitors. Talk about what is around you. Do a little pastel. There. Point number 5. Point number 5. Overall strategy and midterm financial plan. That's where the whole work in the business is. The business plan is. Point number 5 is overall strategy and midterm financial plan. Midterm financial plan, I will explain. So it's more like 2 steps, the overall strategy and then the midterm financial plan. That's point number 5. So you might want to take 5.1 overall strategy, 5.2 midterm financial plan. We did overall strategy last time. That's the demo. Business strategy. Alright? If you have given a mission, they have seen it. You have shown a vision, they have seen it. You have described the kind of business. You have shown them the industry in which the business is. Now, show them the strategy. You could not have started telling them about the strategy when they don't even know which industry this thing is talking about. They don't know what kind of business. You are building this strategy for what type of business. Okay? So the tools we did, some of them like the SWOT or the PESTEL, whatever we did last time, use those tools and come up with the overall strategies of the business. This is where you apply that now in your business plan. Remember, the overall strategies are neither marketing strategies, nor financial strategies, nor HR strategies, because all of those still will come in the business plan. We're still just talking about globally. If you take a point there in the strategy you're saying there, you can still break that down. When somebody is reading your business plan, he sees your vision, understands your business, which is your company and your industry, then he sees the strategies that you want to use to get to that vision. That's what you put first. So, if you say your business is supposed to raise a share capital or sales of 100 million by the end of 2025 in your vision, that's what they said, by the end of 2027 in your vision, because your vision is what? Time bound, measurable. You said that, right? It's supposed to be quantitative and qualitative. So you quantify your vision in the time of 2 or 3 years. You said in 3 years' time, my vision is supposed to raise this amount. Now, what is the midterm financial plan? It's showing us in 2028, I have to get 200 million. Show us a plan financially that by 2026, I'm going to have this. By 2027, I'll progress to this. 2028, I'll progress to this. You understand? So that is you showing, that's what they call overall strategy, and a midterm financial plan is mostly 3 years. Don't do more than 3 years. Show a projection for like 3 years. Je suis ici maintenant. Bon, mes ventes sont à 2 millions. Mais dans 3 ans, disons 2028, je dois avoir 20 millions. Si je suis à 2 millions maintenant, je suis en train de projeter que l'année prochaine, je serai à 8. L'année prochaine, je vais monter à 14. Hein, pour que la 3e année, j'arrive à 20. So show a progression in the plan. Remember, this is a business plan. This is a plan. So you are showing them, this is how the plan, this is how you want, these are the steps that I'm getting. So when they say a overall strategy and a mid-term financial plan, these strategies, if they are implemented, this is how the finances will go progressively. So those strategies have to be accompanied with a financial plan. Who has gone off? Come back. Tell me if you have gone. Come, let me bring you back. Now this is business now. You who are getting into class. I told you that we are going to graduate into class, right? Don't think too much about the finances, because I'm not on the finance class with you guys. Alright? Just try and see the big picture. If I have your vision is that, let's take what you want to do. You said in the first day, all of the things, you said you want to do peaks, right? And with peaks, you're looking for a capital of about 30 million, if I'm not mistaken. 36 million, right? Okay, when you have 36 million, you're asking the bank to give you 36 million, right? Everybody listen to this example so you can understand better. She's writing a plan that she needs 36 million for her to do a business. What is the objective of business? Okay, so you need to produce, it needs to be consumed, for which the price needs to be paid. So when you're doing your business plan, you need to show that you will produce. The guy needs to see where the production comes in. He needs to see that it will be consumed. So you need to do a marketing plan to show him that what you produce will be consumed, right? A sales plan which shows that it will be paid for. Okay? So those are the plans you need to show him. When you come and then you introduce yourself, you show him the vision of the big stake and then the vision where you want to take it. By the time you're asking him 36 million, you want to show him that by 3 years' time, this business can generate 200 million. Okay? Because if he's giving you 36, he wants to be sure that it's a profitable business. If it's not profitable, he gives you 36 million, you're wasting. And you're not able to pay him back. So you show him that by 3 years' time, this 36 million can transform it to 200, for example. That's what you're telling me your vision. But in your midterm financial plan, this is you, year 1, 36. You're not jumping to year 3 or year 4 and say 200. You're going to show that this next year, I'm at 36. I'll carry it to 51. By the year 2, I'll carry it to 100 something. You understand? By year 3, I'll double it to 200. That's what I call midterm financial plan. For you showing him the steps that you're going to take to move to the 200. which your vision states. So the strategy you're building there is, what strategy do I do to carry me from 36 to 50 in year 1? Do you get it? So here you are just developing the overall strategy, and then you show the financial plan that in year 1, I'll carry these strategies, and if I carry these strategies, it's going to give me this in year 1. And if I have made this in year 1, I will do these other strategies in year 2, which now plus the already being known, I can double it, okay, to this in year, by the end of year 2. And by the end of year 3, with also studying my broad macro environment, that's the pestle, knowing that but you should name all of this, what you are doing, it can still double my business to this. That's what I call midterm financial plan. Are you with me now? Strategy and forget about the big word, midterm financial plan. Well, I don't know if it's a big word anyway, but it's just a financial plan. So when you do overall strategy, you show them a midterm financial plan. Usually, the midterm financial plan takes the 2 previous years and the 3 projected years, which is a 5-year plan. So the person wants to see, it's good with, that's why they mostly finance existing businesses. They'll tell you put that, right? Why the bank finance existing businesses is because they have a track record. If you say, after 1 year is going to increase, if you start in 2023, they want to see what happened between 2023 and 2024 in your business. What happened between 2024 and 2025. So when you tell them that between 2025 and 2026, this is what is going to happen, they have seen a track record. But with new startups, there is no track record. And it's difficult for them to believe what you're saying. So you need to go back with a lot of research and a lot of tools. I will tell you that with statistics, that Limber's population increased from 175,000 to 250,000 because of the crisis. The guy was, yeah, that's true. So you see what is happening in these facts. And in this population, the population of youths is this, the percentage, the ratio of youths as per people above 65 years is this and that. That's how you do a plan. When you do this research, and when you tell him that this strategy I'm putting it because we have also noticed that a lot of young people spend their time in these places and these places and these places. The guy lives in the town. He means he's going to see true. So when they do a checklist, whatever you're saying, yes, yes, yes. So if I do this with them, this is what they're going to do, and this is how my sales is going to increase from year to year in the first year. Okay, yes. The only thing that can make that not work, he's going to go back to the profile of the top management. Can he do it? Because you say, if I do this, it's going to be, yes, truly. But the only person that can do what you say if it's being done is somebody who is competent to do that. So sometimes he can just glance through your profile of top management. When he reads again your strategies and everything, he takes the page back. Sometimes somebody is reading a business plan like this, and then he goes back again. He starts looking for what this thing sounds very palatable. It sounds very nice. But, okay, who will do this? He goes back. I'm looking for the profile. When he's going to look for something in your profile which tells him that sweet thing that you're saying, that this money can go like this, there's somebody in your profile that can make this work. So that's why we say when you are doing your business plan, make sure those details. So people minimize the kind of profile that they put in there. And just that alone can kill the business. Okay? Good. The next point, number 6. We are just doing the business plan format. We are not doing the business plan. I'm showing you the structure on how you're going to write your plan. So even if you're doing your research to fill it, to beef it up, follow it like that. Because the plan is what? A vision-oriented business plan. Where am I? What I saw and what I'm seeing. And how do I live from what I'm seeing to what I saw? That's line like that. Now you're building a vision. I have a vision. So my plan is oriented towards my vision. Good. Point number 6. subject-wise strategies or concrete strategies. Either subject-wise, you can call it subject-wise strategies or concrete strategies and action plans. Subject-wise strategies and action plans. Action plans. So you have done the overall strategy and the midterm financial plan. The next thing you will do is subject-wise strategies and action plans. 6.1 marketing strategy and action plan. 6.2 operation strategy and action plan. 6.3 finance strategy and action plan. 6.4, I'm coming back, don't worry. 6.4 human resource or personnel management strategy and action plan. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. No, don't forget about it.
Two powerhouse contestants go head to head in a battle of ambition, strategy, and pure executive brilliance. On one side, we have Clovette, the bold innovator who isn't afraid to take risk and things outside the box. On the other hand, we have Nadesh, the meticulous strategist whose attention to detail and analytical skill have made her a formidable force. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable. Clovette and Nadesh are about to clash in a test of leadership, wit and sheer willpower. Let the challenge begin.
You cannot compare you and I. The threats and opportunities that you face out there and how you take it is not the same way that I can take it. You don't know what I've been through or what happened before I got here, but I make sure that I'm here because I'm a good business executive. I have to be here. This is where I have to be at this time. I know that I cannot compare the circumstances, but I am able to navigate through those threats and through those problems. Again, about my team members, maybe when we have projects, I lash out. That's very true because I am a good business executive. Yeah, when things go wrong, I am not going to pamper my team members because I need to be on a good side with you. Yeah, but there is a way that you say it and there is a way that I know that I talk to my team members that is very good even if I'm mad. And there is no team member here who can say that we are beefy. Because after every game, we are besties, we are friends, if not besties. So I know how to navigate, how to even when I'm angry, how to react and what I have to do after. But I make sure that we get the target,
You see why I say you don't know how to manage your emotions? I was not talking about you towards your teammates. You got it wrong. Because I spoke about your emotions, you went on a defensive and started explaining something different. I said, when things don't go your way, you tend to lash out and not follow the rules of the game. You tend to bend corners in order to win. I never said you lash out at your fellow team members. You saw it that way because you wanted to protect yourself. Which is why I say you don't know how to manage your emotion. Just one word of me going offensive on you has caused you to react in a manner that you never intended or in a way that I was not even talking about. Okay, talking about that, I am not refusing. You're very good with your team members and you're a team player. But I can say you're not an executive. An executive is a leader that leads. That is not who you are. A leader is able to manage tough situations, have thick skin. You do not have that. You're not capable of that. If someone says something about you, if someone says something about you that you do not like, you don't manage the situation. You react to that. Number one, if you meet a tough situation that you cannot solve, you cannot stay calm, you lash out, you tend to be frantic. Yes. I'll give an example. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would say that. when we were doing the bursting of the balloons here, right, sir? The instructions were given that you do not touch the balloon with your hand, right? If I'm not wrong. Now, we adhered to the instruction. We held the balloon as close as possible. Now, when she saw it, which any of you can verify on the videos on the platform, she was the first person to go against the rule. I hope people can verify. She was the first person to go against the rule. She turned and looked at the other team, never even trying to focus on what's going on. She just saw that the other team was winning and she did not like it. So she told all of her team members, hold it like this, hold them up, hold it like this. That is how they are doing. And just like that, the referee had to intervene and had to warn your team not to win the game. See, that goes back to my original point. I'm not saying you're not good with your team member. I'm saying when things don't go your way, you tend to lash out and you tend to bend corners. That is my point.
Clovette, I see you to be very shallow. You choose to see what you want to see, but you think you're deep, you're not. I'm sorry. I am a good business executive and I am a good team member. I have been in different teams with different team members, and I've had the opportunity to be a team leader once, but all the other times I was a supportive, I was a good team member. I give what I have, all that I have, earnest. And if I'm supposed to be mad, I don't take it out on my team members. I am not the person I'm not an angry monger. I'm sorry to say it to you, okay? So you don't have to talk about how I take situations when you haven't even had the opportunity to work with me to see how I take situations. About the balloon, I cannot be in a team where I think we are being cheated and I stay quiet. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Instructions were given. It was just one instructor, one leader for that game. She was focused on the other side. I had to redirect her attention. I had to make her see what she was missing. You cannot blame me. I refuse to stay back to see the other team go. Not like I don't want you to succeed. All the times you guys have been succeeding, I have been okay. Especially when it's well deserved. But when it's not, you do deserve it. I am not going to be on your good side because I want you. I don't want you. I'm not going to accept that because I want to be on your good side.
You see, the more you talk, the more you prove my point.
You have no point, bro. You have no point. Someone who comes late to the show cannot say anything about any other person because you don't even know what is going on. You have no point. No, I am just being very bold. I'm very audible right now. I am not mad. Trust me. Because you wouldn't, if you see the mad me, you don't know. You don't know the mad me. I am not mad. This is me, be very composed and very okay. So you cannot say anything about any team member. You of all people, Clovette, should sit down and zip it.
The fact that you are saying louder.
I have to be proud. You cannot know. You are trying to be curly. You are trying to say things that are not there. Because you saw it that way. Does it mean that is what it is, bro? No, for real. You don't just stop and talk, man.
You see?
Alright, okay, let's clap for them. This was an honest talk, and we like an honest talk.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
The balls here and collect it at the end of the day, and you're even free to grab the neighbor's cup if your neighbor is very soon. Okay. 3, 2, 1, good luck.
the instruction. And this man how? Leave me only I'm down.